I'm here at the EMEA headquarters of Jamf, specialist in Apple Enterprise Management Solutions, and I have a conversation with CIO Linh Lam. Can you tell me something shortly about your company? Why is your company so interesting for the enterprises, healthcare organizations, educational organizations to use Apple device management solutions?
Sure. So we wholeheartedly believe that Apple makes the best devices that empower employees. And when employees feel empowered, they're confident, they're more productive. And so when we look at the future of Apple in the enterprise, in healthcare, in government agencies, we really feel that Apple will be powering them in the future. So all of those trends, in addition to younger generations joining the workforce, they have a preference for devices, Apple devices. They're also bringing their own devices to work because they feel they're more productive with their own devices. Seeing all of that, having the ability to truly manage Apple within the enterprise, but also being able to secure it so that your enterprise can also trust those connections to your network will be very, very important.
You're already almost 1 year CIO at this company. You are also working at the model for the hybrid workspace. Is that a kind of blueprint, or is it already active?
Sure. So the hybrid workplace, at least for Jamf, it's already been active. We were always very much enabling that hybrid workplace, but very much in the last 2 years, similar to most companies out there in the world, March of 2020, we went full remote. So what we did was we were able to enable that remote work environment for all of our employees. We really leveraged zero trust network access as well to enable that experience so that when our employees went home, they weren't fumbling with devices that had a lot of things running on the back end that really impacted performance. We had private access. We were able to get all of our applications and data secure in a way that was seamless for that experience as well. But then now, as the world's been opening back up, I'm from California, sitting here with you in beautiful Amsterdam. Our employees are starting to use our offices as a service again. So we're even starting to think about beyond just data and application device. How do we enable that experience for them once they come back into the office? So now we're even using Jamf Unlock. So Apple, before WWDC last week, announced that badges can be on the iPhones and watches. So we will be the first enterprise by the end of summer to enable badging access through Apple Wallet for all of our offices globally.
In Holland, we have a lot of resellers, managed service providers, and they also work more and more with Apple solutions. What's your message to the managed service providers and the resellers? Why should they also embrace your solution?
Sure. So all the trends that you're seeing this hybrid workplace really take off, that you're seeing the preference of younger generations coming into the market. All of your customers will be going through that independent of industry that they're in. And so when you see the rise of Apple devices in all these industries across tech, healthcare, government agencies, you're playing in all of those industries. Think about your end customers and that experience they're trying to enable. But it has to be in a seamless way. So the services that you provide to them has to be seamless as well. That administration of all these controls and policies on the back end have to be seamless as well. It's not just checking the boxes of security, but thinking about how do I make sure that for my customers, when they think about their end users, the services I provide to them are going to be Apple first, Apple ready, with that end user experience in mind, not a lot of overhead. So thinking about that across industries is going to be very important, and I think what will differentiate you as a service provider.
Can you tell me something why your solution is so interesting for certain vertical markets like the educational and market?
Sure. So really our solution set grew up in the education space. Founded 20 years ago at the University of Wisconsin of Eau Claire, really was a solution to manage Macs across education. So the education space is our bread and butter. We are very proud of what we've done there and what we continue to do there. So beyond just managing devices, we also will protect the end devices as well as make sure that it securely connects to your network as well. continued investment in education with Jamf School that rolled out in 2019, as well as Jamf Safe Internet, which will roll out next month, which allows for students to be able to browse safely from any environment, whether it's in the school or whether they bring it at home. But we've really adapted our solutions to a ton of other markets as well. I also was a customer of Jamf twice over before I joined, coming from tech companies, being able to manage my own iOS and Mac endpoints. But when I think about even the healthcare space, for example, we have adapted our solutions to make sure that there are industry-specific workflows for the different roles in healthcare that we play there too. So we're continuing to really adapt and advance our solutions for the different sectors.
Thank you so much.